The Extrude tool is one of those basic essential modeling tools in Maya or any 3D package. If you're new to Maya, I just want to show you how to quickly set it up. If you're already familiar, I want to show you how to get a little bit more out of it. What we're going to do first is have our profile curve, the shape that's going to be extruded along a path, and we need a path. I'm going to use the 3-point arc tool to quickly make a path. There we go. First thing you do, select your profile curve and then select your path, shift select it. Under the Surfaces menu, you can open up Surfaces, Extrude, the option box. Very simply, you want these four checkboxes selected: Tube, at Path, Component, Profile, Normal. Without going into too much detail, 99% of the time, this is what you want to do to get the typical results you would expect from an extrude tool. I'm going to hit this on NURBS just to see what that does. And there we go, a quick NURBS extrusion. We can grab the path, start moving these points around. You can see what that does. You can move the whole path around to move the curve. And this guy here, you want to leave him where he is, because if you start moving that around, your extrusion starts moving off the path. But you can start moving the points, and you can see you can get the results that you'd expect. Now, if you're coming from a package like 3D Studio Max or something like that, you might say, well, this extrude doesn't really give me many options. There's not a whole lot that I can do. In fact, it seems like there's practically nothing that I can do. And you'd be right. The extrude tool is lacking in fundamental features. So I'm going to show you how to do a couple of things that you would typically want out of an extrusion tool, like say if you wanted to twist it or have it taper off at the end. So let's get rid of that. Quickly, before we get into that, I just want to show you one more thing. Typically, if you're working in polygons and you want to do a polygon extrude, let's just do one of those real quick. Grab the profile, grab the path, Surfaces, Extrude, option box. From NURBS, change it to polygons. Typically what you'd want to do is work with quads. You want your tessellation to be general. It doesn't matter what's in these options here because we can change it later. Hit Extrude. And now because our tessellation options were too low, we don't have enough divisions to make a shape. We can change that now. Open up NURBS Tessellate. If I change the U divisions, we have divisions along the profile. Change the V divisions, we have divisions along the path. And that's the kind of control you would expect to get over this kind of tool. Let's get rid of that. Next, we're going to do this the different way. If you want to get a twist or say an animated taper or any kind of extra features with the extrusion, like a lot of things in Maya, it's not named what you'd expect it to be named, and it's not found where you'd expect it to be found. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but let's just go ahead and do it. Choose your profile curve, choose your path curve, and we're going to change surfaces to rendering. We're going to go over here to Paint Effects, open up Curve Utilities, and we're going to say Attach a Brush to the Curve. Now we've just attached a Paint Effects brush to this curve, but I don't want a Paint Effects, I want Mesh. So we go to Modify, Convert, Paint Effects to Polygons, open the option box, and in here what you want is Quad Output. Convert, and now we've got a polygon mesh. It's still got that black Paint Effects look to it, so I'm just going to assign the Lambert to it so it looks more like a polygon that we'd expect. Whoa. Now, getting into how to get those tapered effects. Open up the attribute editor for this object and you'll see that you've got these guys over here. You've got your stroke shape and your brush. Let's open up the brush, and up near the top you're going to see your brush width. That's your overall shape. We can go down here and see that we've also got this guy, twist. If we mess around with twist, you can see how we rotate the shape along the path. We've also got twist rate, which gives you a nice twist, which can be very useful. If you want to do that taper, you're going to find that in the stroke shape. Open the stroke shape up, and you're going to see there's another useful thing in here too, the sample density. Bring that up or down, that'll give you divisions along the path. But a little bit further down here, you're going to see pressure mappings and pressure scale. This is useful. This will give you that tapered look that so often people are asking, how do you do that? You can also open this up and mess around in here. You can change these points to smooth if you want. Smooth or spline. You can also put an expression into this channel, or you can put a shader into this channel. But just very quickly, that is how you set up an extruded path with a taper in Maya, which doesn't even use the extrude tool. And there it is.